Yo, 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 yo.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What is poppin'?
We're here, episode 2. We don't know what we're gonna talk about. We're just gonna kind of go through it, guys. The podcast might look a little different. A little different. You want to tell them why?
It's not that deep. It's not that deep, guys. Okay, I forgot my camera.
Dylan forgot his camera, so we're running a 1 camera angle. We usually have 3 camera angles.
Sorry.
So we're just gonna wing it right here. But I think what we're gonna go through in this episode, we're gonna talk about just some of the comments, some people showing love to the podcast. We really appreciate you guys. Without you guys, none of this is possible. We wouldn't be able to do the things that we do or have the fun that we have or anything like that without you guys. You guys make it possible. But yeah, we're going to talk about the comments. We're going to go over some of the things. Some people put some pretty good questions in there, I would say. What do you think?
Yeah, there was a lot of comments. I was actually kind of surprised.
Really appreciate you guys showing love. That's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Thanks,
Dang.
guys.
We love you. I mean, yeah, something like that.
Te amo, te amo.
Te amo type.
Te amo, right?
All right, guys, we're gonna go right into the questions. I think Dylan's got the some of the questions. I'll have the other ones. So go
First
ahead.
question.
What you got?
We have a little back question here.
Good question.
Louisville Genesis, Andy Purcell,
Okay.
KP23,
Okay.
or Axe Inferno. One Piece.
One Piece.
Mm-hmm. No, all One Pieces.
All One Pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. They're all One Pieces. I'm gonna say which everyone I think probably agrees is KP23 up top,
KP23 is probably number 1.
number 1. Then number 2, I haven't swung the Andy Purcell.
Me neither. So it's hard to have a.
Hard to have a good rating on that, but I'm gonna go Axe. I think.
Yeah, probably Axe. Well, we haven't swung Louisville, and like when we did swing Louisville's, like
We swung the Black Widow balanced, right?
it was all right.
It was all right. But I also think, like, that was it. Like, there was no more breaking in for those. Like, I felt
The
like
Black Widow was failing when we were done swinging it.
that's what I'm
so
saying. Like,
It was like
and it didn't feel like any hotter. I felt like with the One Piece Axe Inferno, I felt like we had a lot of pop with it, and it was still at 275.
yeah, and the KP23 failed pretty quick, but it was just super hot.
Like, if we're just going over hotness and stuff, like, the Axe has more, like, it had more room to grow, and it still has room to grow. It's still at 275.
Yeah, for sure.
The KP23 was maxed out. We obviously broke that thing, but 500 swings later, it was still doing good. It failed pretty quickly, but it was good.
Yeah, so that's kind of our answer.
Yeah,
KP23,
for sure.
Axe,
Mm-hmm.
Inferno, One Piece. Well, we're
Yeah.
talking about the white, blue one, right?
Yeah, the white one with the
Okay.
blue accents.
Second Axe, and then third to Louisville, just because we
Yeah.
haven't swung it. So, and when we did swing them, they were like
Kind of
they
failing.
were all right.
They're all right. But I feel like, if we would have did the break-in process for it, it might have done a little better. But
Nah,
I don't think it did fail. I mean, it was failing. You're right.
it was failing. It didn't break, but it was all right. But then again, like I also heard the Andy Purcell was good, but then like people just say other bats are good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Yeah.
know for sure, but
This is all personal opinion, guys, too. So it's like,
yeah. So
you
we trying
guys,
to
you guys are asking us for our opinion. We're not testing these through a series of challenges. It's all about how it feels in our hands in the box and reality of it.
real.
What's next? What we got?
All right, next one. So it's from CM Grove. He says in a ASA bat league using 44s and not 52s. He
Which
said,
is
"Yeah, it's
weird.
crazy. So thinking I could use this bat, but what would you prefer?" And he commented that on the dual stamp Axe bat.
Which is honestly probably the bat I would use for that league specifically.
That'd be a good bat.
For the people that don't know, ASA is 52 300s. We swing that at Softball World here in Euless, Texas. We swing those balls.
Womp.
Womp womp. But they do pretty well. They're pretty well all around the year. Like, they stay pretty consistent, right? I would say.
Yeah, they're pretty good. It's just
It's
The,
not a USSSA ball.
yeah, the U-trip bats are made to hit the harder balls,
Yeah.
and the ASA bats are made to hit the softer balls. That's why the ASA bats hit the softer balls harder.
Yeah.
So
But if you're in an ASA league using 50 or 44s, which is basically a pro-am, we did say the dual stamp fit better if you played in an ASA league close to home and you swung and you hit you played U-trip tournaments. Is that what we said, right? Hit the hard balls better.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say that
it
the
would-
dual stamp would do pretty well. I think it'd be pretty cool just because you could use it in both leagues. When we do say it's a good bat for any league, it's not really like any league. It's any ASA or USSSA league.
Yeah.
We know there's like One Nation has got to be approved by that, which it probably is.
I think One Nation runs like the U-Trip rules.
Yeah, same thing with PAC. Some people were like, it's not the same. I saw a comment of that. Like, it's not the same for all sanctions or whatever. I was like, it's pretty much all of them. But
What other sanctions are there?
that's what I'm saying.
You have U-Trip ASA.
I guess maybe up north. They got some weird stuff going on.
That's not real, dude.
That's not guys, anything out of Texas is not real.
It's not real. It's all fake, dude.
What's next? What's the next
All
question?
right. Next question is what screen are you guys using? Like the pitching net.
Oh, the pitching screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that one's from Amazon. I think you could probably answer that one better. You ordered it, or you sent me the one to order.
We got the Amazon special. I forgot what it's called, but honestly, I really forgot what it was called. But it was like just some like
metal
framed pitching net, and like it's lasted a really long time. So it was honestly really worth the money.
It's about a year. It's been about a year since we got it, pretty much.
And we hit a decent amount. So
we used to hit like once a week and like 4 bats a week, pretty much.
yeah.
But I think we are probably gonna have to retire that one pretty soon. We have a Viper net sitting on, just waiting to be used, just sitting in my office. But just those nets, any kind of nets that go around, those Viper nets kind of slingshot the ball back if you do hit middle, just to like keep the force. That metal one just stopped it. Didn't even fall.
Yeah.
It
Doesn't
was just
flex or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't flex because it's metal. So
Next question: where do we buy the hats?
dude, coming soon to a website near you.
We're working on it, guys.
Yeah.
We know you guys want them.
Yeah, so what happened, just give you guys a little backstory. What happened is those hats are running out, and it's really hard to get those hats in. I don't even think Dylan knows this. I went to go look. They're running low. Just the fact.
What do you mean?
Well, like the factory, or I guess the people that I got them from, that used to wholesale people, they're running low on stock.
Like forever or just right now?
Just right now, I think it's just taking a little bit to get there, and then the people are just buying it up as soon as we get it. So,
okay.
But we are going to work on one where we can get them. We just like the style of hat, and I think we want to make sure that it's good quality. I think that's the biggest thing for us, is the overall quality of the hats. We just want to make sure that the hats are, how should I say, like up to par. We want them to be something you can wear every day, but also wear in league, tournaments, things like that. So just stay tuned for that. We might even make some beanies for Snowball.
And we want you guys to be able to wear them outside of softball, too, because you got to be swagged out. You know what I'm saying?
You guys can't wear a softball hat. Don't wear a softball hat to eat dinner with your family.
Don't wear your
Please.
jersey.
Don't wear your jersey. I understand, support your apparel, support your sponsor. You got a sponsor, whatever. I guess I get it. But, like, just don't be that guy. Only do it whenever you guys are going to eat as a team. That's different. In the middle of a tournament, sure.
During the day, yeah. But if you're like, what, like if
you're going to, as Brian would say, you're going clubbing.
Oh yeah, you're going clubbing, dude, and you're wearing like
a BC apparel hat. We love BC, but wearing a BC apparel hat.
You gotta stop, bro. I'm talking to you, Juan.
Don't wear it to Texas Live here in Texas. Don't wear it. Don't wear it anywhere. Just wear it playing softball, please.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, but
We're
they're coming
working
soon.
on it.
We're coming soon. We're working on it. Honestly, he's going to be on a website that we rep. So stay tuned for that. If you guys can piece it together, we're working on that. We're working on a deal with them. So we can't share the details, but we always rep them.
Let's go.
Who's next?
Question: do y'all roll your bats?
Nope.
No.
Next. I'm just kidding.
Well,
No, we don't.
What does that mean?
What, rolling our bats?
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, you could answer this one better a little bit.
Probably.
Yeah, go ahead, answer.
Okay. You have like a roller machine, like you stick the bat in the barrel and it clamps down on it.
And then when you take it out.
And then.
All right, guys. Continue.
Yeah. So you stick it in, you know.
Pause.
And then it clamps down on the bat. And you said it was like there's 3 rollers, right?
Yeah, there's, I want to say
Like
it's
a triangle, probably.
2 at the bottom and then 1 at the top. So you
Yeah.
put the bat in the middle.
Well, then like it just rolls on the bat and like it kind of breaks down the composite.
Yeah,
Like
at the
your-
top, you turn it, and it pulls it. It's like a screw, and it's tightening on the barrel. It's putting
Yeah,
pressure
it'll,
on the
like,
barrel.
clamp on the barrel, and then
And-
it just starts spinning.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you're breaking in your bat, as in like hitting BP. The composite's breaking down every like
So
bit,
often.
every hit.
Yeah.
But instead of like you're actually swinging, you're just rolling it. So it's just getting hotter, faster without having to BP it. So that's what that means. But no, we don't roll our bats.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, I would say too. A lot of people always like criticize people for like rolling their bats.
I think rolling a bat's okay.
I think it's honestly better for your bat sometimes. It's breaking it in evenly.
That's true too.
It's breaking it even. You know, some companies offer it. Like I think Smash Sports offers
They
break-in
just-
service, but you lose warranty on that.
Yeah.
So just be sure of that. I mean, rolling your bats, we don't roll them. Juan's the first person to hit our bats, so
Yeah, but no, we don't roll our bats. So, and we don't have shaved bats either.
yeah. For the
guys,
people
if
that ask, we
whoever
literally
keeps saying that, like,
we get them from the manufacturer. Like,
dude, just
Straight from-
hit harder, bro. It's not that deep. Just hit harder. Be better.
yeah,
All right, next question. What app do you use for the radar?
it's not really just an app. It's a Pocket Radar Smart Coach. So it has an app that goes with it and it reads it out loud. But if you get the Ball Coach, you can't use the app. You can't connect it to it.
Yeah, you need the Smart Coach one.
Smart Coach, make sure you don't get batteries. Make sure you get like an external battery pack.
Yeah,
We went through a case of batteries in
like 20 minutes.
not even
Yeah, low key, that was super quick. It would
We-
kill the batteries in like
literally
maybe
one
two-
AB.
maybe a minute, 2
Yeah,
minutes.
a couple ABs. So I definitely would recommend getting a battery pack for that. It's pretty accurate. It's one of the most accurate radars out there you can get in terms of, on the cheaper end in terms of that. I think they're within 3 to 4 miles per hour of the leading standard ones, which are those actual radar guns.
And those cost a pretty dime.
They're like 1,300. Some of them are like 2,700.
Really?
Yeah, it could be.
Dime.
Yeah, they're up there. So in terms of those, I mean, it works pretty good. It reads the radio waves. So when people are like dogging on us, it's gonna read the wave. So it's like we can't it's kind of hard to fake all those numbers. You do have to put it in the right position. And it has to be sitting upright. There's rules to follow for it. We did it wrong a few times, but it works pretty well.
But we're locked in now, man.
Locked.
But do they still have it on Smash It Sports or no?
I don't know. I think Smash Sports had it for a while. If they don't have it, I know Dick's Sporting Goods sells one and Academy sells them. I think they only sell it online though.
I like Dick's.
Pause.
Moving on.
Pause.
Someone asked the KPOG.
Yeah.
What other axe would it compare to?
The original Inferno.
The short barrel one?
Short barrel
Yeah,
one.
probably. It's pretty close, same spec, except.
The
Yeah.
KPOG or the Zane Miguez.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're literally the two.
Except Zay Miguez has the traditional instead of the flared knob.
Which I wish we wouldn't have got rid of it. Honestly, that was a good bat.
Let's get another one.
Yeah, facts.
Next.
Next.
Someone asked, how many ounces do you recommend for a 170-pound person? I looked for it, but only found 27.5. The rest are out of stock. That was a question on the KPOG bat again, or the video, because those bats sold out in like 2 days of
Seconds.
it being on pre-order.
Yeah, I think we had like 10 sales on our end, like that we sold.
They only made like, what, 50?
I think it was like 50 of each size.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I weigh like 195,
Like 210,
and I swing 26s only.
26s. I did talk to Irvine a little bit when we were hitting. He did say the longer barrel or the heavier ounce bat, like when you do hit the ball, the weight kind of compresses around the ball and it causes that knuckle. And that's why like a lot of the bigger guys and they play A and stuff, they swing 27s, 28s because of that extra weight. And it's less work to hit it out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, more mass behind the ball
Sure,
is just
exactly.
better.
That's why people
anyways.
love that full ounce end load, things like that. But Irvine swings 27
full on load.
full ounce end load. If he was going to swing half ounce, he'd have a 27.5 full half ounce end load.
Yeah.
So both short barrels. So that's just kind of how like to compare it on those. But if you're 175 pounds, is that what he said?
170.
170. I think 26 is a good safe margin, easy to sell after you use it, you know. So that's one thing there.
Next question. That was you? I was like, what happened? This one says what ounce y'all are swinging, but we already said
26.
26s. We only swing 26s.
Yeah, or 26.5. So
Yeah.
that's-
What balls were you guys using to break in the bats?
you can answer that one. That's all you, big dog.
So we use just to break in the bats initially. We'll use 52 300s because they're a real soft ball. Like I said, they're the ASA ball.
ASA, yep.
So they don't really do any damage to your bat, and like they'll break it in pretty nicely. And then once we're get probably like 30, 40 cuts with a 52 300, we'll probably move to Pro M's and Classic M's, which are harder, but
They're just U-chip balls,
yeah.
essentially.
But I mean, if you guys are gonna if you're gonna take BP a lot, which I know a lot of you guys do,
And you only swinging a couple bats.
yeah,
If you have multiple bats and you put them in rotation, then it's like swing whatever. But
yeah, you probably need to go get some 52 300s and just use those for BP only, just so your bats last longer.
pretty much.
Simple game, guys.
Yerp.
Simple game.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Pro-Ams that we use are the Baden. I think it's pronounced Baden. Yeah, it's weird.
Is it?
I think it's pronounced. They send me like a thing on how to say it. It was really weird. Baden Sports or Baden Sports. Shout out Baden Sports. They always hook us up with some balls. But they're the Pro-Am Fires. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, the Pro M fires are really good. Classic M's are
Classic M's are just eh.
Pro M's are better.
Pro-Ams are better.
like 'em
And then we have some 52-300 hot dots that are from not Smash It.
From Softball World.
Softball.
Thanks, Euless. I love hitting those balls.
I hate it.
It's awesome, man.
They're terrible.
All right, next up. Okay, this is actually a good question just because we already answered it, but it's good to kind of get into. If I swing a 26 ounce, should I go 25.5 or 26.5?
That's actually a really good question. It depends on how weak you are.
It depends. Are you a big back or
A tiny back.
real?
If you're Brian Gonzalez's size,
You probably need to swing a 24.5.
yeah,
Me
I think
personally, I'd rather 26 is like the lightest bat I would swing. Like I can swing 27s, but I don't just because like I can. It's
Heaviest
hard to
bat.
sell 27 bats or 27 ounces. Sorry,
would it be the heaviest bat you would swing?
that'd probably be the heaviest I'd go.
Is
27.
that what you meant? Or 27? What you said the lightest bat you'd swing would be a 26?
Yeah,
Okay. But you would swing a 27.
I could go to a 27 if I wanted to.
I see. Yeah.
So I would definitely go to a 26.5 rather than 25.5, and that's just me personally.
Yeah. I think I was going to go to a 25.5 just because of the first Inferno. But I think after doing after getting the KPOG, it's a 26.5 after we got that one.
Yeah.
It just felt so good in the hand. So I think I'm going to stick with 26.5 if I was to pick out of the two.
26.5.
Mm-hmm.
We came to an agreement. 26.5 ounces.
All right. So I got some questions. Let's see here.
Before we move on, if you guys want to order anything from smashitsports.com, use code LNH, get 10% off. Same thing with axbat.com, code LNH. If you guys want to order stuff from anarchybats.com, use 50 off LNH. Get $50 off. It's a great deal, guys. Anarchy bats are kind of gas right now.
They're moving.
So,
Yeah.
Keep
We
on-
kind of talked about Anarchy gloves a little bit before, but this is one right here. This is Dylan's new glove. Someone asked a question, and I'm about to go get into it here in a minute, but it's a Kip leather, which you talked about last time.
yeah. Wait, I don't think we talked about it like for real because we're not going to use that video.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So, Kip leather. Did we do what's in our bag in the first one?
Yeah.
So, this is.
I can explain this a little bit. So, guys, this is one of Anarchy's gloves. I had one. What's it called?
Viper.
I had a Viper glove, which is the same glove, right? Is it?
Pretty much the same glove, I think.
I think it's the same. I think it was just like another like sub company type of thing, but I have one. It's an all black Viper glove, 15-inch, same as this. This is a 15-inch glove. I just got to break it in. Obviously, I got it today.
Yeah, we just got
But they use Japanese Kip leather, which is like honestly like
any
industry standard for gloves now. Like you can use American steer hide. It's kind of soft,
yeah.
honestly. So like a lot of companies, whenever they go to their high end gloves, they use Kip leather. It just matters how thick it is, I think, which is usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Like a Rawlings Pro Preferred, which is like a $400 glove, uses Kip leather. Like
This is
44,
half the price.
yeah, 44 Pro gloves uses Kip leather. This is Kip leather. So if you guys want a softball glove and like you're kind of like I would just recommend if you're playing the outfield, guys, you need to get a 15-inch glove.
Honestly, anywhere in the field, 15-inch gloves kind of rocking.
I would say if you're like a shortstop,
Maybe
bucket, maybe a 14.
14. I have a 13. I haven't broke it in really.
Yeah. It kind of just matters. Like,
Yeah. Juan just got his 15-inch glove, and he's loving it.
he likes it. Yeah. It's just like sometimes it's hard to get on transfers.
Yeah. You just got to be like, it has to be really broken into your liking
Yeah.
for it to like the transfer to work easily. Like you'll get it once you understand, but it depends on where you play.
Yeah,
First
man.
base, 15-inch.
Yeah. First base, 15-inch. Pitcher. The only thing I would say about a like pitching would be the problem with the 15-inch. It's kind of heavy.
Yeah, and you're
So it's a little harder to like snap off just because like you are moving a lot of weight right now, like doing this. So
You pitch though. Use a 15-inch.
yeah, I pitch using my 15. You do fine. So
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go into it here in a minute. But definitely 15-inch glove all the way around. If you want to get one of those on Anarchy, I think it's ABC LNH gets you 10% off. I think Smash It Sports also has their version, which is the same company, but it's called Gym Gloves.
yeah, gym gloves are the Anarchy
GEM.
gloves too. They're just that's the new.
Dude, I saw on Ricky's story. I didn't even tell you this. I'll try to pop it up on the screen here. But Baba Ricky's story. Look at that. The white with the orange stitching. Kind of goes good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad.
That's a good looking glove.
Smasher Sports put it on there. I'll go find the reel later and put it up on the screen for you guys. But it's pretty nice. Now, getting into some of the questions. This is from our last podcast. These questions are.
Yeah, so these are fresh boys right
These
here.
are freshies. All right, guys. So first question of the last podcast. From the last podcast, unless people that are commenting on YouTube. The new combat is nice. I have a 26 ounce. Let me know if you guys want to swing it around North Texas. Hit us up on Facebook, Mauricio Morales or Dylan de Guzman.
We want to swing it
We want to swing it. Hit us up.
really
bro.
bad.
We're down. We probably hit the week after Thanksgiving, so it'll probably be like a Friday. So hit us
Yeah,
up.
We'll figure it out though.
We're
But
down.
We're definitely down. We want to give it a good review because all I've been hearing is good stuff. But I want to know, is it hype or is it actually better than
Yeah.
So
For sure.
we'll definitely give you guys the honest review. Like,
It's coming from a viewer, so we're gonna be honest. Like nobody's sending it to us, and even if someone
I mean,
did send it
either
to
way,
us, we were
when
eyes on it.
companies do send us bats, they're like, "Yo, honest review."
And that's another thing too. We always say it's a good bat if it's for you. We're not. I mean, all bats are good. We've already talked about this before, but
yeah, all bats are pretty top notch now. So it's
Yeah.
like you can't really go wrong. It just matters like barrel length, end load, like stiff, soft.
pause.
It's kind of like that. So, I mean, everybody, like, if you're like kind of wondering what bat to get and you're looking at reviews, which is good and all, but like, you also need to, try to swing bats. Like, if you have buddies that play or like you play against people, be like, yo, like, is it cool if I swing your bat one time? I'm sure they wouldn't really.
Mind,
Yeah. So just definitely like get out there and actually swing them, because you don't buy a car online and don't test drive it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And if you guys want to swing an axe and you're not used to the axe handle or anything like that, I don't think a lot of people know this, but if you guys want to pick axe up, you have a 30-day guarantee return policy. So you could try it out, you can test it. A lot of people are so skeptical about it, they want to swing it. If you guys see us, you're more than welcome to swing our axes or anything like that we have. But if you want to pick one up for yourself and you know that you're going to like it, use code LNH at checkout, save you guys 10% off. You should check it out. I mean, it's really...
Yeah, that deal's pretty cool because
Yeah.
Axe knows that people are skeptical of their knobs. So they're literally like, you can buy it, and if you don't like it, send it back. We'll send your money back.
Yeah,
So,
I mean it's a 30-day guarantee.
That's a good deal.
Just like any mattress you get. You try that mattress out, you're like, this is ass.
Yeah, you get into it, what I'm saying? You're getting it on, and that mattress is a little too stiff.
Yeah, you need a little bit more
It's time to
ocean
send
in
it
the
back.
motion.
I mean,
type.
don't get me wrong. It's probably stained.
They're probably just gonna throw it away anyways.
Really?
That's
that makes sense.
what's funny? They give you a receipt. Like all you got to do is donate it to anything, and then you got to get a receipt from the donation company and send the receipt to the company.
Oh,
Because it's like kind of gross to use somebody.
that is
else's.
kind of weird.
You know what I mean?
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you just get somebody to write a fake receipt and keep 2 mattresses type shit.
Dude, you can double mattress?
don't do
You know,
that,
like
guys.
the double stuffed Oreos? That's what your mattress
You just
is
in the
gonna look
middle. You're in the middle of both mattresses. That's crazy.
All right, next.
All right, moving on to the next question. Love this content as a guy getting into slow pitch. What are some do's and don'ts and some things you wish you knew starting out. That's actually a really good question.
One. Okay.
Dang, y'all are coming killer with the questions, bro. I
guess
appreciate you guys.
Damn.
Do's and don'ts. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Don't wear your jerseys.
Don't wear baseball pants.
Don't wear. Oh, hell not. Guys, please do not.
This isn't baseball.
Don't go out there wearing baseball pants. Go out there wearing shorts, sweats, either way. But don't go out there with some white pants because I promise you, you're going to get dogged. And you know who's going to be doing the dogging? This guy.
Me too.
This guy. I'm going to be on your ass.
Yeah, don't do that. I would say that's definitely a don't.
Definitely a don't.
Some do's is the swing is different in baseball than softball. Start just going to hit and BP with the boys, play a few things of league, depending on what your goal is. If your goal is to be good at tournaments, get it higher up, and do all those things, definitely play a couple nights of league. I was listening to somebody's, it might have been the USA Live guys, but they were like, I play league once a week, and I hit once a week.
That's actually probably okay.
It's pretty standard. But don't go out there hitting and try to hit for bombs. Like, we do that for the reviews. I mean, someone asked us that a long time ago. Like, why don't y'all hit base hits? It's like, yo, it was good. But we're trying to test the performance of the bat. We're trying to put all of our might into this swing and get the highest velos we can for this bat. If I base hit it, I can base hit with any bat.
Yeah.
We'll obviously say at the end, like, this is it. Like, a more balanced bat is going to be better to have more control over the ball where you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. So I would say just figure out what kind of hitter you are. That's definitely a do.
I mean, if anything, like,
just go play, have fun.
Just be, like, okay, be a versatile hitter. Like, if you're going to go BP, like, try to do everything. Like, start off, be like, okay, I'm going to go to right field.
Let me stop you. Just because, for the listeners, there's going to be a BP structure question coming up next. So don't go too far into it.
Yeah, well, okay, just be a versatile hitter. At least that's a do. But, I mean, like, we'll get more into that. But also some more do's, like, don't go and just buy a bunch of bats. Don't wear baseball pants. Don't do it. Wear shorts or sweats.
Please.
For real. Don't
think that everything from baseball is going to translate. Most of it will, but not everything.
If you played a high level of baseball,
it should translate enough.
It'll translate enough where you can be pretty good. But if you didn't, like, you probably stopped out of high school, like,
it's not going to translate, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it didn't translate for me. I was buns.
You need to work on that swing, dog.
Another don't.
Don'ts. Don't lose friendships over softball.
It's just a game, guys. We're just here to have fun.
It's not that deep, dude.
And we talked about this in our last podcast. Like, we play with our team because we like to play with our friends. It depends on a Saturday. It's a Saturday. People pay money to be out there. Even if you have a sponsor, you pay some sort of money. You're paying for your food, your drink. You're going out there. You're paying for all the gear you have.
I mean, you're paying time, dude. That's a whole
whole day.
Saturday gone.
So, like, you don't lose friendships over it. It's not that big of a deal. Everybody's like, buddy ball this, buddy ball that. Yeah, to a certain extent. You know, play with the people you like to play with. Now, if there's another team that's better, but they have cool guys and you're friends with them, that makes sense, I guess. But, like, don't get butt hurt over that. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious. So don't lose friendships over softball. What else? What else is a don't? You want to go a do or you want to do don't?
Don't. I would say if you're still kind of learning the game, don't get bumped too fast.
Yeah. Stay as low class as you can.
I would say
low key.
Definitely play e-ball.
Yeah,
figure that out because e-ball is good because you only have one home run. So you really have to figure out how to be a good hitter or just have a good eye, like search for walks, you know, because that will up your average a lot if you.
And hit middle. And E, I'm just saying, I hate to be that guy, but.
I hit middle and C.
That's different. But in E, you got no choice. It's either hit middle or hit a bomb.
Real. That's not about all the don'ts. I would say, okay, also don't just go and buy a bunch of, like, bats.
Yeah, don't buy a bunch of bats. Don't go buy a bunch of gear. I think definitely we'll go into the do's right now. As a do is going into the gear side, buy a bigger glove. Your baseball glove, I used an 11.5. It worked fine. I played a pretty high level when I used an 11.5, but I felt like I could have made better plays or better things with the larger glove. I went from an 11.5 to like a 12.75 to a 13.
Yeah.
and I game a 12.75 and a 13 right now. So definitely get a better glove that's made for softball. I mean, Anarchy Glove's a good one. There's a lot of other glove companies out there that can hook you up with that, and they're not super expensive. You don't have to go rock an A2000. You don't need it. There's really no point at that point.
Yeah, I think I started with a 12-inch. I had a 44 Pro glove. I had a 12-inch, and I got another 44, which was a 14. But they ran kind of small, so it was more like a 13 and a half.
Yeah.
And then I got my Viper, which is a 15. Now I have my new Anarchy, which is a 15. But, like, the only time I could see myself going down is if I started playing more infield. But I'm ass.
Yeah, he's probably just going to play. Any infield he plays is first. So
if I was to play more infield, like third base, bucket, I'm not gonna say shortstop.
I'm surprised he said bucket.
I can play bucket. Dude, come on.
He can't throw, guys.
Dude, just one hop the turf, bro. It's cool. It's cool.
Shock put that thing.
I would go to a 14 if I played the infield, but that's about it. But yeah, I would say just buy the right equipment.
Buy the right equipment.
Definitely a glove.
Turfs.
If you're a pitcher, please wear gear. At least wear a helmet, bro.
Or a face mask, like the one that goes over your head.
Wear a helmet.
But wear a helmet, but at least wear something to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You may think you're that guy, but trust me, you might be. But even some of the best pitchers in the nation get hit.
They get hit all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so just as a pitcher, please wear gear.
Get the right gear.
Wear a helmet for sure. You don't have to wear shin guards. I wear shin guards because...
What kind of shin guards do you have? They're like hockey.
Bauer.
They're Bauer hockey
They're
shin
like the
guards.
street ones.
Street hockey.
But like, they don't really slow me down.
Don't wear
I have the
catcher
smaller
gear.
ones. Don't wear catcher's gear. But like, what's it called?
Bauer, they don't slow you down.
That's my shin guards. Like my shins, that's where I get hit the most when I pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the grounders because like I can't, like I'm backing up, backpedaling, like I can't. They hit a hard ass grounder at me, like I'm not gonna be able to field it. Like I'm just either I'm moving out of the way or it's hitting me.
Yeah, I guess like you might get lucky in turf without like shin guards or anything like that. But even then, like they're gonna scud.
Yeah.
But in dirt, I'm definitely would wear shin guards.
Yeah.
You don't
it's
know
just
where that
a
falls.
smarter idea because like, dude, I don't think you understand how easy it is to break a shin.
It's easy.
You get hit by 95 to the shin, bro. Like you're cooked.
But
that's a good do.
Definitely wear gear if you're a pitcher. A do would be take BP, quality BP.
Yeah.
Don't just try to hit home runs. You don't need to be that guy.
Yeah. Well, also the thing with the BP kind of is like try to learn off like
better hitters.
Veteran people.
Yeah.
Like people that have been in the game for a while. But like if they're still ass, like there's a lot of people like that. Like they've been playing for a long time and like they're just still no good.
Yeah.
Take it from the guys that
pause.
Take advice from the guys that are actually decent. You know,
yeah.
and they actually
higher level guys that play in your league and then they hit, they can hit home runs, but they can also keep the ball down.
Yeah. Those are good guys to learn from for sure.
Yeah, I mean they go 4 for 4, 1 bomb, 2 doubles. Like I'd be like, yo, bro, you hit BP? Me hit with you.
That's all it takes.
What else is another do?
It's got mostly everything I can think of.
Yeah. I would say just have fun, low key.
Yeah.
It sounds gay, it sounds retarded, but like Dylan said, don't lose friends over it. Just have fun. It's a game. Just go have a good time. Enjoy yourself. If you really want to be competitive in the sport, you gotta have some sort of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta have fun with your boys. It's all momentum. Talk mess. It's okay. Just don't get your feelings. That's another don't. If someone's talking mess to you, talking shit to you, just take it with a grain of salt. It's all about momentum. Like, if I'm talking mess, it's probably to get the momentum of the team involved. It's not to get into a fight. Like, no one cares. It's not that big of a deal. Don't fight. Another don't. It's not solid.
It's not that deep. I mean, like, honestly, if you're fighting over softball, bro, you probably got a whole set of problems with you, to be honest. Because, like, it is not that deep, bro.
Yeah, don't be the guy to be a tough guy, and then, like, you fight someone like Travis, and then Travis hits you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't be that guy. Like, I think he's changed. We're going to have Travis on the podcast, probably.
Yeah, Travis. Don't worry, Travis. I know. Speaking of which, Travis was over here begging on Messenger. It's crazy work, dude. You'll be on, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll put him on. That won't be a bad idea. That's crazy. But yeah, I would say that answers that question. A couple do's and a couple don'ts for that.
We have what we wish we. What was it?
Wish we would have known.
What we wish we would have known.
That would say a couple do's and a don't that we wish we would have known. Oh, and I guess some things we would have known. Guess on the way down.
Something that you wish you would have known when you first started that you know now, and it's like that would have either like bettered me or like just like been more beneficial?
I would say I don't do it now, but I need to start. Like actually warming up and stretching, bro.
Oh, dude, for real. Bro.
I thought I was invincible. I thought I could just go play the game, and I did for a long time.
Yeah.
Like 10 years of playing this game of softball, and like I'd throw the ball like 4 times, and I'm good.
It's like, check me out. It's here. Oh, bro, you want to throw? It's like, yeah, you get a ball. 2 throws, 4 pitches,
Couple pitches.
little pump fake, knuckleball. We're good.
And then you see everybody stretching.
I don't see anybody stretching.
There's a couple guys, but yeah, I don't stretch. I almost pulled a hammy at 3 a.m. one time.
Bro, real. That was funny.
I was like,
Ooh.
but I would say
Definitely like stretch.
definitely stretch.
Take
I
warm
think
up seriously.
now that I know that, like, people don't do it, and especially because it's league. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, but get your body moving somehow. Like, it doesn't have to be like a full intensive warm up. You don't have to get on a knee and throw the ball like warm up you did in freaking baseball. Like, whatever. You don't have to do all that, but at least throw the ball a few times, get a little distance, throw a couple hard balls. That way, 1, you make a better play in the field. You already know what your arm feels like. 2, you don't hurt yourself, and softball's just for fun. It's just a hobby, so you
Real.
can go to work the next day. That would say it. What about you?
That's a good one. Probably if you're first getting into it, this is like low-key a big one that I know now, but like I wish I knew then.
Yeah.
Was take everyone's opinion with a grain of salt.
Real.
Like some people are like, "Oh, this is the best bat. Oh, this is the best bat." But like most of these people haven't even swung all the bats, so how can you know which one's the best? You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And the funny thing is, people that do that, they're always just hopping on the hype train, right? Like Suncoast, whenever they're really big. This is the best bat ever. This is the best bat ever.
It was
We've
for the time.
We've swung the Suncoast.
Now it's not.
His is testing at like 230. It was the competitive edge. I mean, that was the hottest one, right? It's the same composite, but hottest one. And it hit just as good as like the Josh Riley Pro M1.
I think that Josh Riley hit better.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like people just talk and they don't really have the proof of what's what.
Mm-hmm.
So
How many bats have you had? 3. Okay, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then like
Oh, how many bats have you had? They're all the same brand. Okay.
they're like, oh, Suncoast, and then when the tantrums got big, oh, tantrums are the best bat.
Don't get me wrong, it was hot.
Tantrums are good,
But
like,
not the 2 pieces.
nah.
Everybody was like, the 2 pieces were the best bats. I'm like, yeah, because the person that sold it to you shaved it.
That's crazy work. Speaking of shave bats,
What?
that tournament,
Oh, yeah. I was like, what, North versus South?
yeah,
Or
It
no,
was,
Battle of the Brands.
Battle of the Brands, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy work.
But yeah, just everyone has their own opinion on things. I don't know, man. It's hard to believe people. Like some people are like, "Yo, swing Onyx." Some people are like, "Yo, swing
Anarchy.
Anarchy, swing Axe." It's like, is it really the best, or is it just your opinion because that's all you have?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, if it's good.
We have a lot of bats.
The only bat company we don't have and haven't swung, and we swung Louisville's. We paid for those.
Yeah, we swung Louisville's.
We like them.
And
They're all right.
They're like about as good as like an average bat.
Yeah. I mean, I think people are riding the train a little bit, but it's like, hey, it's whatever. If it feels good for you, it feels good for you.
Real.
But don't say it's the best bat ever. It's the best bat for you.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, just
take your opinions
just
to the
try
grain of
to,
salt.
when people say things, just be like, oh, okay, and like
Yeah.
whatever, just kind of move on, because like if you go down that train of like, this is the best bat, you buy that bat, someone else is like, this is the best, you buy that bat, like that money gonna look tight.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, moving on to the next question here. That was a really good question, actually. I really didn't even think. I wouldn't have never thought of that question.
Me
but
neither.
That was a good one. All right. This person commented and said, great work, softball world. The softball world needs this. Different perspectives are great. As a person who enjoys the game and loves the networking and the relationships it brings, some topics I'd like to hear. This guy's, man, well-spoken.
Let's hear it, dude.
Gregory, is that his name? Gregory Hurd, I would say.
Dude, Gregory's a dog, dude.
What's up, poppin', dude? What's poppin'? All right. First question. What is your BP structure? Dang, that's a good one. We're gonna give
Is
two perspectives here. what
Yeah.
our structure is to hit the ball for a video.
Okay,
And
and
then
what we would actually do if
What
we
we
just
actually
took
do.
BP.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so we're just gonna start off with an LNH bat review.
yeah. You
So
want to do that one?
you want to do like the whole structure of like we get there, set up, or like
Yeah, I mean, we get there, we set up. I mean, it's nothing crazy. We set the camera
we
angles.
get there, we
set-
set up the cameras, we set up the balls and nets, and we're ready to go.
The
The turf
tester.
mat, all
Yeah.
that stuff, and
Yeah.
then we'll film the intro. Obviously, pull the bats out of the wrapper because all of our bats are new out of the wrapper. Like,
Yep.
we don't come up with like, and if they are bats that already have swings, we do mention it, so it's
Yeah.
not really a big deal. But in an LNH video, it's not as much as a BP video. It's more of like we're testing this bat on durability, on hotness, and the feel in our
Yeah.
hands because we are different like hitters.
Yeah, he's a different hitter than I am. The same as for Juan.
Yeah, and honestly, in those videos, I'm swinging the bat as hard as I can every time. I'm not like I'm gonna go right field. I'm like I'm just gonna hit this ball as hard as I can so I can see what velos I can get. I can see the distance
And the durability.
and durability if the bat breaks or it seams up, which I don't think we really had a problem with that out of any of the
Mhm.
bats. So that's kind of what we do. Like someone asked, like, are we trying to? Why don't we hit more line drives? Like you said.
Yeah, more line drives are more. I mean, we do try to hit line drives when we're trying to get exit velos.
Yeah.
So
But
like,
it's like if this bat has like a certain feel to it, like sometimes the bat head will like go further down, so I'm hitting bottom of the ball and I'm hitting just straight
out.
bombs.
Yeah.
So like I said, we're trying to hit the ball as hard as we can in the LNH videos.
Yeah, for like now, like a regular BP video, it's gonna be a little different. Obviously, we're gonna set up the same way, just no cameras or anything like that. We might bring the tester out, just depending to see like what our bats are testing at.
We usually bring
Just-
tester out. Yeah.
Yeah, we usually just bring it out, and then in our BP, just it's a fun. We're not trying to do it. We're not getting paid to play softball. We're, I guess, in a way, you could say we're getting paid in a way to review the stuff because our YouTube channel makes money, I guess. But it's not like
It's more of like
And it's not a lot of money.
influencer thing.
yeah. So don't think that we make freaking bread. I still have a job. Dylan still has a job. Like we're still
We just do it for fun.
we do it for fun, and it pays for the bats that we get. Whatever. But we still bring the tester out. We still do all those things, and we're still having fun. So I would say we get a few backsides. Backside's not the best way to go. Gay. I'm just kidding.
Dude, who hits backside, bro?
Who hits backside? Who hits
Yes, I
backside?
do, man.
But no, we do hit a little bit of backside. You do try to hit some line drives down. Try to keep the ball down, just because we did play B-ball or B-ball. Hell no, we did play
B-ball?
D as in dog, as in donkey. Pause. No. So we did have to try to keep the ball in a little bit. We did get 3 home runs. So it's like, sure, it's whatever. But so we do try to keep the ball down. But we do like to have fun in our BP sessions. We try home run derbies.
Yeah, BP sessions, man. We'll have music on. We're just having fun, joking
time.
around. But we do try to work on things like, okay, I'm gonna hit backside 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm
Hard.
gonna hit middle 5 times. Yeah, and I'm trying to hit it like good contact.
Yeah.
Not just like hitting one off the handle like, over second base. Like, don't get
The
me
base
wrong,
hit.
it's okay in game. I'm like, base hit's a base hit, but like,
I'd rather my misses happen in game than happen in BP.
yeah, I'm trying to catch barrels, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's more of working on something. If you're going backside, you're probably not swinging the bat 110%.
Yeah.
You're probably slowing your bat down a little bit, letting the ball get deep on you.
Unless you have a really good baseball swing that you can go back to on that. I mean, there's a lot of people that kind of get that, but like that just means you're just really late on the ball and it has the opportunity for you to miss the bat head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say we do that. We don't hit off a tee. We're not tee guys, but
I've never hit off a tee really.
we don't mind it. I've hit off a tee a few times, but I think like Tyler Irvine hits off a tee. All the big names hit off tees. I don't think Kyle Pearson hits off a tee.
I think it's preference.
Yeah, it's all preference.
So-
Kyle Pearson's is the leading batting average in the nation on slow pitch.
The good thing is probably because he sees a lot of pitches.
Yeah,
He knows how to.
he gets a lot of walks.
He hits strikes. He doesn't swing at balls.
Yeah.
When you swing at strikes only, dude, you become a 10 times better hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Your average will go up a lot because pitchers do throw a lot of balls.
Yeah, they try to get you to miss.
And if you can walk, dude,
Walk.
hand it off to the next guy, man.
You don't have to be the hero.
No, sometimes.
Gotta lock in.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta lock in. If the guy behind you is dog shit, you better hit the ball.
It happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this happens to me every time, bro. I'll get a ball. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to walk kind of later in the game. I look who's on deck, and I'm like,
It's me.
I'm
just kidding. It's not me.
swinging. Boom.
Pop up.
Nah.
Because you swung a ball.
That's a strike, dude. Well, if it's a
I'm
if it's
just
a ball, I probably won't swing.
I'm just kidding.
But if it's anywhere close, dude, I'm unloading.
But I would say in your BP session, it's not serious. You're not getting paid. You're not in the MLB. You're not doing all that. Like, take it kind of serious, I guess, but, like, have some fun with it. We do, like, home run derbies.
Yeah.
We'll have fun. We'll try to hit middle. We'll get crazy and get some fast pitch going.
Bro, we were throwing fast pitch, bro. That's fun.
And I think it's just more just having fun. Like, I think that's kind of the overall BP structure. Do what works for you, but definitely work a versatile hitter, like Dylan said earlier in the podcast. Like, be a versatile hitter. Don't just be a home run machine. We hit home runs in our videos, cool, but, like, that's our home run swing. So it's like, now how do we keep it down? How do we keep those line drives going? How do we hit backside? How do we get the base runners home? Like, how do we score those guys?
Yeah.
How to be a team player, essentially. All right, next one. Most memorable moment in softball so far.
I can't think of one right now. You go.
Yeah, I would say mine was back in, when did I move here? 2019? Ooh. Would say my memorable moment was in 2017. I was playing with Worth It out of Houston, and we went to North versus South. No. We went to Budfest out in College Station, and we double dipped. We lost our very first game, played back to back to back to back to back, bro.
Probably played like 10, 11 games.
10, 11 games, bro, and double dipped in the championship to win it and come home. And that was pretty early on in my career of softball, I would say.
Yeah.
And it was probably one of the most memorable just because we double dipped. It was a big tournament, and we just double dipped.
I kind of have, honestly, all double dips are super fun. If
Dude,
you can double dip a team, dude, that shit's.
It's the best.
That's a good feeling, bro. But the problem is, like, you're so tired after.
It's crazy. We drove 3 hours home and played league.
Hell.
Shout out Nick Cleveland. Shout out my boy Nick.
Oh,
We drove 3 hours home, played league in the rain. The bat flew out of my hand, and it hit the fence, and I was like,
oops.
I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oopsies. No. So, yeah, double dips are always good. The last tournament we played, actually, we double dipped bananas.
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we got to the King Seat game. Bananas beat us. They walked us off. And then we beat Scrubs, best D team in the nation. We beat them. Thank God, dude. Let's go, dude.
Continue.
So we beat Scrubs, and then we played Bananas. We just double dipped them, bro. And it was pretty cool. I haven't double dipped someone in a while, so it was actually fun. But my most memorable time doing it was in what's the Dos Equis one? Is that Budfest or is that?
No, Dos Equis would be its own.
It's a different tournament.
Yeah,
Well, it was definitely a Torres tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But I was playing with LGS at the time. R.I.P.
Oof.
And
LGS 3.0.
Oh.
2.9.
What's it called? Like we were playing for a while during the year. Like it was kind of like we had the pieces, but it just wasn't really working. And then it finally started to like get better and better. We played that tournament. We had a pretty easy first game. We kind of blew the team out, and then we played 22 AD the second game.
Ooh.
And dude, we went into like 4 extra innings because we kept tying it, and then like tying it, or like they would go up, we would tie it because we had home field advantage, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were home team, and like we did like 4 times in extra innings, and we finally walked them off. We're like, let's go, and then we played ATS in the King Seat. I don't remember.
Shout out ATS. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, they beat us. I think they blew us out like bad. Like they run ruled us. It was terrible. I was so mad. We kind of played through the loser bracket a little bit, and then we got back to ATS. We killed them in the first game of the championship, like bad. And then the next game, like we were just hot, and we won the toss, and we were like, "Yo, we're taking visitor." Yeah, we're like, "Yo, we're taking visitor." And then the first inning of that the dip game, we scored like 20 runs. And then we double dipped them. We got our monsters, and then the team broke up.
Wonder why.
Shout out Cam. Shout out Stanton. That was big boy Stanton too.
Little boy Stanton ain't cool no more.
Yeah, dude, skinny Stanton, bro, you're not the same, dude. Be better, bro.
We love you, man, but
Dude, be
if you're gonna have
nice
little
to
guy
us,
energy, man, like
just be nice to us, bro. It's
Be
not a
nice,
big deal,
bro.
man.
we love you, man. But that was your most memorable. Double dipping, leaving with the
Double
monsters.
dipping, leaving with a monster, waking up the next morning to the team not being a team anymore. I was
Waking
like,
up to like 200 text
I
messages.
was like, what happened?
200 Facebook messengers.
Yeah, it was interesting for sure, but I kept my monster.
Shout out sponsor. We won't say the name. I would say one cool, memorable thing that we had, I would say, together, which is pretty cool. I would say that we did a long time ago. We broke off from our team. We started our own team, Illegal. We had some guys that just haven't been playing softball or up to the caliber that we were at. And me and Dylan ran that team with a little help of Brian, I would say. But we kind of ran the team. We put it together. We played a D tournament. It was a D tournament. E. Played an E tournament. We were all D. This was like last year. And
we were cheating.
Were we? Did we?
Yeah.
How many D guys did we have?
Well, we started with 3. We
Yeah,
ended with like 6.
Who?
Ethan Hollowell.
That wasn't the same tournament, was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't the one where we got protested and David was supposed to be on the roster.
No, that wasn't it. You talking about the tournament we won? It was cold.
Yeah, we won when Jay came and played. Justin.
Yeah,
We ended up with more guys. More D guys.
Well, we got Ethan.
I don't think Ethan
And
was in
then-
that tournament.
He was. Promise.
Dang, but that was the most memorable. We did cheat to win, but
But dude, no one
Dude,
caught us.
we-
So did we cheat? Like,
not even that. We won the tournament somehow with a
dude,
team.
it was like seriously like, so you have 10 players on the other team. It was like a 5v10 type. Like,
We put our guys that were not up to par, in holes that nobody would hit at, and we did really well somehow.
we won, man.
Jay made a diving catch to win it. Big boy.
Bro,
That was little boy Jay back
He
then.
was wearing his LD Bell uniform. That's a high school around here, by the way.
He was
Like, he was like fresh off a baseball game in high school. We were like, yo, can you play with us? He was like, yeah. You made a diving play, hit a triple his first at bat. I was like, bro's a dog, but now, ass.
Miss you, Jay. And he's like a big boy now. He's a little
he got a
country
little, He got a
bumpkin.
little thick. Right?
I miss the old Jay, man.
That's a crazy statement, bro. Yeah, no. Also, I think honestly, one of my most memorable thing was like, when we were making videos, like just starting out making like YouTube videos, like it wasn't going very well. Like, I don't know if you guys probably don't follow it that well, but like when we first started, like
300.
it didn't look too hot, bro, for sure.
It took us like 6 months to make another video.
Dude, real. And then we finally like it started just to pick up, and then like honestly, I think getting like our first like.
I would say that the Irvine video getting us like over 20K views.
Dude, when that video was getting high in views, I was like, yo.
That was
You're
a
the best.
channel memory right there. Memorable.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you, Papa Irvine.
Thank you, Tyler. Nah, but yeah, man, I think just like the channel in general, like where it's at right now, like that's pretty.
It's a pretty big accomplishment. There's a lot of guys out there that have more followers than us, more subscribers, I would say. But I just think no one else does the quality that we do. And you shout out everybody else. But I think it's just pretty cool. That's a testament to us.
And it's just different perspectives, man. You have guys that play in the conference.
Most of the other guys do.
Yeah, like obviously they're professional players. Like this is kind of like their thing, right? We're just
Joe Schmoes.
some Joe Schmo dudes. Like we like to have fun. We like to
Some
make
sorry
jokes,
Charlies, man.
We just want to go out there and have fun, bro. And I think it's cool that you guys actually like appreciate what
Shout
we
out to
bring
you
to
guys.
the table, because I really do think we have the best quality.
Yeah.
You
You have the best equipment for sure.
easy.
Easily the best
And
equipment.
like we just have a different perspective, man, that those guys, they just don't have it because they're so deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be up here and say I'm ass at softball.
We probably are.
And that's facts, bro. That's okay.
I might do good in my E's team, in my rec softball league I played in Grapevine.
Dude, they probably think I'm Michael Jordan.
They probably think I'm Tyler Irvine.
Are you Tyler Irvine?
They saw that guy on YouTube one time. But I would say that's probably some of our most memorable stuff. Definitely as a personal player, I would say the Budfest one, and I guess you would say the OGS one.
The Dos Equis one,
The
yeah.
Dos Equis one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Okay, on to the next question. What is the end goal with softball, channel, and personally?
Softball channel.
No, what is the end goal with softball, period?
Oh.
Channel and personally. So, like, what is the end goal with softball? Like, where do you want to go? Do you want to play in the conference? It's kind of like one of
I
those
don't
questions.
know. I don't know if I could.
Me and Dylan have had this conversation a long time. I would say Dylan is pretty good to play in the conference. I think defense, obviously, we don't work defense, so I would say
I have to start practicing a little bit on defense.
a little bit of practicing defense and a little different. But I would say Dylan hits hard enough to play in the conference. You got to think, guys, they're using the best bats in the world, which is all bats, but they're using the best bats in the world, and they're using the best ball.
They are using some really hot balls.
I mean, they get the true U-Trip ball,
Mm-hmm.
whether that's either their Pro-Am if they're playing at 300 fences, or if they play at a stadium, they're using stadium balls, which are, like, insane.
Even sometimes they use hardcore pro-ams, like with
Yeah.
300 fences.
With 300 fences.
But then when they play big fields, they use stadiums. And when I tell you guys, if you guys haven't hit a stadium before,
you need to try it
it'll
out.
make you feel like
You're Jesus.
you're Aaron Judge.
Yeah, bro. It's so
not
like
playoff Aaron Judge.
not postseason. But I would say like Dylan could play that if he wanted to. But you also got to think that comes with a lot of responsibility. And it sounds like so bad, like this is such a beer league thing. But like you're playing on a sponsored team in the conference. You are, one, trying to get recognized.
It's at that point, it's like a job.
It's not
for
fun.
Real.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess it is fun if you're winning and you're on a team that wins. But like you're out there trying really hard to win, which I'm not saying you're not in our level.
There's a difference between
But these guys,
having fun and playing competitively and being like straight locked in.
mm-hmm.
Like on that kind of like level, it's either you produce or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
You're cut. It's no more buddy ball at that point.
Yeah, no, it's either you're good
Sponsor's
or you're not.
cutting you. Yeah. So I would say there's that, I mean, I would say their opportunity is there, and I feel like Dylan could get there. He had an opportunity this past weekend to play with some conference guys and blew it.
I didn't play very well.
We also like got there so late, guys. But anyways, I would say the end goal with softball is just to have our own team. I for me at least, I would say to have a League Night Heroes team, to have a team that we can sponsor and play on and travel. I think would be the thing with that, playing some cool places. I would say the conference just played in like around the world somewhere. Someone just played around the world. I'm trying to remember who. They played in like they played in like another country.
Really?
It was really cool. Yeah,
Softball?
yeah. Not like anyone in particular, but it was like the U.S. like some sponsors went out there and played, and USSSA covered it.
Mm.
But it was cool. I mean, I would say something like that, and I would say for me personally would be to have a League Night Hero team that we can play with and have all of our friends on it. I would say. What about your personal goal?
Like personal? Like
Personal softball thing. Would it be the conference?
I think, like, as of right now, I don't really see it happening.
Sure.
But, like, if it did happen, like, that'd be cool. I think it'd be a cool experience to try it and see how it is. Because I've heard people tell me, like, it's, like, not great
Mm-hmm.
having to do it just because, like, how, like, busy you have to be. Like, you got to fly out Wednesday,
Thursday,
BP,
Friday, Saturday.
play Saturday, Sunday, play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back, fly out again. Like, it's, like,
Yeah.
obviously a lot, right, for slow pitch softball. But as of right now, I don't know. Like, I kind of play for fun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of working on the weekends now anyway, so I don't really have time to play tournaments. So I haven't played softball in, like,
Couple weeks, 2-3 weeks.
a month.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just busy right now, but it'd be cool to play in the conference, I think. I
Yeah.
just have to really, like, would have to lock in and, like, really take it seriously, which do I want to? I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's something, Dylan's pretty young in the sense.
Yeah, I'm only 22, guys.
So a lot of these guys, like I'm 28, so a lot of these guys that play in the conference are a little older. And then most of them are pretty old.
You have a lot of guys
They
that
could
have
play
been in
seniors.
the conference for a really long time.
They play seniors right now if they wanted to, but they play in the conference and they freaking rake.
Yeah.
Bubba Mac's been in the conference for like 20 years, pretty much. I don't know about that, but like he's been in there for a while,
Yeah, I think he just got in
The Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah. Dude's that dog.
Sheesh.
Got that dog in him. So I would say for the channel, I think something that we, obviously the reviews are bread and butter, and I think we talked about this our last podcast, but for the channel, I would say just to create some entertainment stuff for you guys. Like videos of us vlogging and traveling. We're going to do a snowball one, and I think that's going to be kind of the telltale if you guys like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
It's going to be fun. So I think it'll be pretty cool to do something like that. But we want to be able to have fun and not have to worry about recording. So where we want to get big enough to where we can actually pay someone to go out there and help us out.
Yeah.
And it's not really for the money in the sense. It's more of us to, you guys can actually see who we actually are in the game. Like funny, hanging out, joking, talking mess. I think that would be a good goal for that. And then I think the podcast would be cool to like, for the podcast channel, or this is the same channel, but for the podcast side of things, I would say to have some cool guys on, like Bubba Mack. That'd be cool to have him, Kyle Pearson.
Yeah. Just kind of talk about softball, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to talk about. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it yet. But, yeah, I think we definitely want to stick with the podcast. It seems like you guys like it. And, like, we've been wanting to do it for a while. So it's pretty cool that you guys like it. Definitely bad reviews, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tournament videos are always good. It's just, like you said, kind of hard to do.
Yeah. And I think we just got approved and everything's finalized. We're going to go to the Anarchy Pro event. We're not Anarchy Pros in any way. We're going to film it. I'm a professional videographer and cinematographer on the side. So, or that's what I do full time. So Dylan's going to come with me just because he knows the structures of our videos. But there's a possibility we'll get to hit on the Vieira field. To get hit in Space Coast Stadium, not in their complex, but in the actual stadium where you see guys see the conference.
Little League Night Hero video.
Little League Night Hero video. It's a possibility. We're working on the details, but I think that'd be pretty cool as for the channel, as being able to hit in other places around the country, not just in our home fields. I think that'd be pretty cool.
For sure. That'd be cool. Kind of like what like Bat Bros does.
Yeah, they go
It
everywhere.
goes like different fields. That's so cool, dude.
I think it'd be cool to hit on a goal for the channel would be to hit on an MLB.
Dude, hitting the Rangers Stadium.
Yeah, any stadium. If you guys have the hookup, if you guys work for any stadium like that, or you guys
even like minor league stadiums.
Yeah,
dude,
minor
I'm
league stadium
so
like the
down,
Frisco
dude.
Rough Riders, anything like that. If you guys got the hookup, let us know. We are so down.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It sounds like it'd be awesome, and I think it'd be cool to see like the perspective of like, oh, it's 385 down the side, down center. Like, it's a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess that's what Vieira is too. Is it used to be a minor league stadium, but
Yeah, it's about that deep. I think it's like 330 to the corners. And it pushes
385
out.
to center.
Yeah. it
And
pushes
then
out
the
pretty
batter's
far.
eye is like 400. And you know who hit that the other day? Freaking Kyle Pearson, dead center, bro. I was like,
Bro's a dog, dude.
crazy.
Bro's a dog.
All right, we got time for a couple more questions, and then we're wrapping up. All right. Glove question. I play outfield, but I'm a smaller guy and have smaller hands. Should I still wear a 15-inch glove? I don't know if the hand slot changes sizes with bigger gloves. I'm an outfielder and use a 12.75 that fits my hand pretty well. I would say the slot would maybe change a little bit, but if you break your glove in, you don't buy it used, you break it in yourself, it'll form to your hand.
I mean,
I do too.
are my hands big?
We have pretty small hands. I have really small hands.
Like I don't like I've had people tell me that my hands are not like they're small.
I've had the same thing.
So like
No Diddy.
I don't
No Diddy.
so I don't have big hands obviously. I probably wear like sometimes I wear medium batting gloves to like a large.
Yeah,
like
we're
definitely
medium.
not any XLs or anything.
Yeah.
So like large batting gloves are kind of big on my hands.
Yeah.
So putting that in perspective, I can easily maneuver a 15-inch glove.
Yeah.
I do 2 in the pink.
I
I usually do 1 out.
don't do one out. Actually, I think I do. Let me see.
This one's just not broken in, so that
Yeah.
1 out feels uncomfortable. But I do 2 in the pink, 1 out. Honestly, if you wanted a deeper pocket, you can do 3 in the pink just to have a huge pocket. It's kind of up to you, and like if it's going to be only an outfield glove or it's going to be a kind of versatile, like your only glove, you play outfield, infield, whatever. But I think honestly, like it kind
I
of
think
matters
any
how-
hand size should be fine, but I think just make sure that forms to your hand.
Yeah,
like, you
I mean,
do
as long as you break it in right,
Mhm.
I think it should be totally fine. But like if you're kind of skeptical on it, maybe go with a 14. Because a 14 is still a good size, but
Yeah.
I think a 15 would be okay, honestly.
Yeah, that was a good answer. I mean, a good question. I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool. Let's see. Man, you all know I'm the most ass kingpins. That's why I had to retire when I had a kid. JK, keep it killing, boys.
I think that's Colton.
It has to be Colton. If it is, shout out my boy. That dude, I've never seen anybody throw a softball that hard.
Bro throws ball hard, bro.
Guy throws balls hard. I mean, grips. I mean, throws.
Dude, he sure knows how to handle them balls, man.
The big ones.
Hey, and he hits the ball hard too, bro.
He does.
Yeah, shout out Colt. Miss you, bro. Hope you're doing good in Dallas, dog. Bro's a firefighter for real.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Speaking of that, I have a
What?
physical test on the 4th.
Oh, you're gonna fucking
Plano.
pass? You're gonna lose or what? You're not gonna pass? You're gonna fail? Physical test? You're cooked. You gained 10 pounds in the last 3 days.
I'm about to lose it, motherfucker. I'm about to fucking lose it.
All right, so a couple other guys said, can you get your hands on a Anarchy Clutch 26 ounce? Probably not. I
Okay.
mean, probably in the used market.
I'm going to say this, guys, just so you guys know it. I just know this with Anarchy's for sure, just because it's about the Anarchy. The Anarchy Clutch, I don't know if it's a 12-inch, 13-inch, half-ounce, full ounce, whatever. But that's the HyperX tech, actually.
Yeah, it's
that's
an
the older
old tech.
but, like, we've already swung that tech.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same bat as, like, the Anarchy Fight that we had on the channel.
The Anarchy Gas,
Anarchy Gas is a 12-inch HyperX, the same bat. So, like,
which was good.
just kind of base it off those videos. I know, like, those videos are kind of older. I don't
Yeah.
think we had the velo tester then, but, like.
That was when Irvine hit. He hit the gas with us.
Yeah, but that's also an older bat. We're not going to really review any older bats. We can, I mean, if you message us, I can answer, like, questions.
I would say, too, like, maybe we can do old versus new tech down the line. But I don't know about get our hands on it by maybe swinging it with somebody. But I don't know about buying.
We have some older tech Anarchies, so, like, we can do it. It's just, like.
If you guys want to see it, that's fine, but it's just, you got to think about it. It's, I mean, it's old tech, and you can't buy it new. They don't have it in factory. I got the last 26-ounce Anarchy Gas Kyle Pearson model.
Yeah, so we probably won't get our hands on it, but if you want to message us or just watch the older videos and see how we like the HyperX Anarchy tech, you can just do that.
Yeah.
But that tech was good.
It was really good.
Yeah. I just think the problem with it failed a little too quick for their pro guys because obviously they have to pass compression.
Yeah.
So that's why they made the new tech, which passes compression very well. And I honestly think it's a little bit hotter.
It hits pretty well. The same guy that asked that commented again. He said, our top 5 bat companies are so different. Comment down below what your top 5 bat companies in. One other guy did too. He said he was like, this is a long message, but I consider Rawlings just one giant umbrella. The newer tantrums with the WS edition, with the World Series edition, 12-inch one piece, and the newer light blue one piece is a stiffer feeling barrel. Then hose compression is a little better. And right now, Rawlings is killing it. If you can get the WS 12-inch edition, swing it on the channel. Also, if you can get the one-piece combat, swing it on the channel, working on that. The new combats are fire. The newer Bedlams military and the red and white one are pretty good, are actually holding compression than the first one. Right now, my list is Rawlings, all umbrella, which is kind of like cheating,
I know,
if you think about it.
People say that. People say the Rawlings umbrella, which I get they are owned by whatever, like Rawlings.
Yeah.
But they're different bats.
They're different tech.
When you have
similar
a one-piece tantrum or like the one-piece primo, it's a different bat, a different tech. The compressions drop differently. So like, and what I've seen, I think Mikan is the best out of all of them. I think Easton is second and Worth is third. Just because like we haven't really swung a lot of Worths.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there, not trying to just say Worth is the worst, but
the watermelon was good.
It just seems like they don't come out with as many bats.
Yeah.
I feel like Mikan drops a lot of bats usually.
Yeah.
And Easton obviously just makes hella tantrums.
Yeah. And then his other one was Rawlings, Axe, DeMarini, the APC Tech, which we haven't swung yet, I don't think. And then Louisville 2-piece, not the hottest bat on the list, but whole compression and have much forgiveness, while also having above average performance. And then number 5 is Juno. But yeah, I would definitely say that's a good list, I would say.
What was it? Say the list again.
So it was Rawlings, Axe, DeMarini, Louisville, and then Juno. I don't know if I'd put Louisville or Juno in there. Haven't swung the new Junos. The Junos we did swing were not the greatest.
We swung the one-piece Juno, and it was like kind of boo-boo.
Yeah. And then let's see. I would say that's probably all the questions there. Someone said League Night Heroes should sponsor my team. Our lists are different, man. Same guy. Our lists are different. We don't even sponsor our own league team. If you guys want to sponsor our league team, let us know.
Please
leave a comment down below. North Texas guys. If you guys had to pick between the Atomic or the Apocalyptic, which one would you choose? That's a good one. Both the Atomic and the Apocalyptic were good, but they're the same tech.
One is just a long barrel, one's a short barrel. Honestly, I think as of right now, I'd probably pick the Apocalyptic, which is a short barrel.
That thing was good.
Super good.
It should be dropping this week, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of gaming it right now, so like,
Yeah,
my opinion might change.
Yeah.
But for now,
all right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up right here. I mean, that's pretty much it of the podcast, dude. Leave your guys' top 5 down below. We want to hear what you guys think. We want to hear your top 5 bat companies, the top 5 bats. If you guys have specific bats you swing in each company,
put your company and the bat.
Put your company and then in parentheses put the bat.
There we go.
I like that. I like that. Do that. Let us know. We want to hear what you guys like to see so that we can get more of those bats on the channel. We're going to try to do some more videos. We're locking in right now. We're trying to get some more videos going. Podcast is really easy for us to do, so we're going to try to do that. But stay tuned for that. I think the next podcast, we're going to try to have a guest on the channel, whether they call in or someone here physically. We're hoping Papa Irvine can come through. He's in the Dallas area. But if not, we might even try to do a podcast when we get out to Snowball, when somebody comes into Snowball. Maybe some of those guys come in, J-Mag, Mason.
Cool.
I don't know how big of a podcast we can do. We only have a couple extra mics, but we could figure it out type shit.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty cool. But y'all stay tuned for that stuff. We're going to try to have that. But yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much the end of this podcast. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the stuff. Check in and peace out.